This video makes no sense, but I want to make it. I was so lazy about making the videos. The clips you're about to watch could vary between days apart, weeks apart, months apart, even a year sometimes. But go ahead and watch them. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe. Like the video. And see you at the end. What's up? Damn, bro. There was just a fucking... One of those little spinny thing twisters. One of the little dirt twisters, you know. And yeah, so welcome back to a brand new video. It's kind of been a minute since I picked up the camera, aka my iPhone. So I don't really know how to say this, but yeah, there's no engine. Gotta do something about that. So obviously, with there being no engine, you can only assume that we are prepping for the engine swap. That thing right there, which, you know, I still gotta tidy it up. Can't put it in the engine bay. The engine bay is not ready. So I just finished kind of taping everything off. You don't see the coil, top of the coilover taped off because I gotta wash it. So I'm gonna go and push it outside. I picked up this shit from Walmart. It's ought to do enough to get any of the debris, any of the paint powder from sanding. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Like that dust stuff. So yeah. So I want to get rid of all that, obviously, before I lay down primer. And before I even lay down primer, I need to make sure the primer I have is going to work for the paint that you will be the finished paint in the engine bay. Yeah, so got to do that. I'm at least going to start primering it because it's a black primer and the paint says use a black primer, so it should work. But we're going to do a test pass anyways because, where is it? Because they only had one can, bruh. Only had one can of this stuff. So I'll, let me flip the camera and I'll show you guys kind of what stuff looks like, or you might be able to see here. Yeah. Sparkly. Sparkles. So here's the bay. I started with, what is it? 200 or 220. I started with 220. And I just started fucking jerking my hand off in the engine bay. All right, so got the car out here. Okay, so we need this puppy. This is what I got. Focus. Focus. All right, if you can't read that, you're illiterate, but. Aww. I should call her. That mo like it. That mo like it. I don't really want to apply this dry. I at least want there to be some water there. So I don't even know what I should use here. That seems kind of promising. Look at all that crud. I don't know if you see it, but it's there. You see it? Bunch of nastiness. So gotta get rid of all that. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh no. Oh, I'm wet. All right, we're back. Don't spray this when the wind is blowing in your face. It's not ideal. I'll probably break out the wash bucket just to go over this by hand. Just because I just want the paint to set nice. You know, I'm just trying to do what I can for a novice painter. Or novice, whatever the fuck. So, let that sit for a second. Yeah, you guys see that? That nasty shit? So we gotta get rid of all that. I don't wanna lay down primer or paint when the bay's dirty. I think we can all assume what happens when you do that. Oh shit, I'm still recording. I'm just over here inspecting. You know, professional inspector over here. Alright, I just sprayed it again, as you can see. So I'm just gonna do it one more time. Then I'm gonna let it dry out mostly, and then I'm gonna get the wash bucket out with some soap and put some hands on it. This thing about to get touched, boy. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? God forbid, bro. I might as well just jump in a fucking pool at this point. Yeah, I'm sorry about the wind noise. It's kind of nothing to really block wind, you know, going between these units. So, is what it is. I'm sorry. I'll invest in a mic at some point, you know. So, but until then, we're on the. What the fuck are we on? What do I have you guys on right now? Tripod from 5 and below. So, you know what I mean? We're just trying to make it out here. I got this thing taking my money, and I want to finish it soon, bro. I want to drive. I want to drive with my friends. I am fucking obliterated, soaking wet, bro. God forbid. I'm about to just go grab my chair and sit in the sun, dude. All right, so we picked the camera back up. Here it is. Distinguished gentlemen. All right, so we have officially used 1 can of primer. Sorry again about the wind noise. It's extremely difficult to record a video here when there's nothing blocking where wind can come through here, dude. Wind blows through here like a lot lizard through a gas station. So this is where we're at after 1 can. I was able to spray all the way back up into here. I stopped there, and I sprayed the top of the tower where like the fender bolts onto, all the way down around here. Also got coverage on the backside. Oop, I need to get that. But sprayed anywhere where my eyes can see anything. Sorry, the wind is getting bad. So, and then all the way back up to here. So essentially all the way around, except for the very back corners. So that's pretty, along with the firewall. I haven't done the firewall. Actually, no, I have blasted some of the firewall. So, I mean, out of 1 can, dude, I'd say that's pretty damn good. I feel like the only reason I was able to get that much coverage out of 1 can was this wrist. Certified, my boy. Certified wrist. Like, sorry, I look horrendous. I'm painting my engine bay right now. So, during prep, like, as I started sanding, I got off of work one day and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna get the brake booster off, I'm gonna finish sanding. Brother, I got under the dash, I saw it, I was just like, that's not happening. That's not. So here's what I did. I threw tape everywhere I could with a garbage bag, bro, and I'm just gonna float it in there where I can, because I saw that, and I have fixed PCI mounts with Sparco Sprints in there. It's not happening, bro. Brother, come on, man. Out of a can? Out of a can. And it's like, it's not even some nice shit. It's just typical Rust-Oleum. We got it looking like that. I really hope the paint comes out as good as this primer does. Probably not. Okay, well, it's the end of the day. I kind of got excited, and I think I mentioned in a clip before, like, I was gonna paint 1 section. So, I did just that, but dude, shit's gonna go crazy, bro. I'm happy, I'm excited. The paint is laying down great. I already threw some clear coat over it. It looks amazing. It's gonna come out good, guys. I gotta find more of that paint. Walmart only had 1 can, unfortunately, or else I would do the whole bay today. Like, I'm gonna stop at O'Reilly's and Advance on the way home, hoping they have it. If not, I'm just gonna have to order like a case of 6 off of Home Depot for like $50, which is honestly a deal. I'm just like, I want the paint now. Like, if I get it some more today, I'm coming back tomorrow, finishing it up. I don't care. The video's not ending here. evidently, as I mentioned in the previous clip, if I could order the paint last night and have it today, I'm gonna do that. And I did that. So we're headed to Walmart right now to pick up 4 cans, which should be more than enough to do what I need to do. And then I need to go pick up some clear. So we're gonna do that, and then gonna go back to the house, chill for a little bit with the lady, and head back to the shop. I'm gonna try and finish up this bay today. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're at the point Carlos is tuning it. He's going through the fuel map. We've been in this process for probably 10, 15 minutes, and he's touched just about every single setting that I have, except he's changed something on it that I had wrong. So if you watch the whole video, thank you. That's pretty dope. I didn't expect anybody to make it to this point. Sorry it took so long. Sorry I was lazy with uploading, painting the bay, building the engine, putting the engine in, all that sort of stuff that you guys see on YouTube with all these other bigger YouTubers and their builds. Yeah, life kind of got wild, kind of got really busy, kind of got really lazy. But car runs, it's boosted. Obviously, I know I haven't really made a post on Instagram. I've posted multiple stories so people know. But the car runs, it works. There's a couple little issues with it, nothing too major. Just some minor things that I want to fix. Obviously, it needs a real tune. Car breaks up a little bit. There's no real videos of that in this, but it does. But I do want to end up putting the car down. I want to do a proper catch can setup, coil unplug conversion, clean up the interior, get different seats, because wifey does not like the Sparco Sprints that are in there. So if you made it this far and you're interested in some Sparco Sprints with PCI mounts and maybe some race quip harnesses that are 3-inch, let me know. But yeah, that's the video. Sorry it took so long to boost the damn Miata, but I felt like I did it right and spent money in the right places. I guess I can do a little breakdown of the parts that are on that from off the dome. Fuel system, we have a Deechworks 420 in the tank. We have 700cc injectors up at the front with a radium fuel rail. Engine management, it's just a plug and play ECU by Megasquirt, the Gen 2. Drivetrain, we did a 6-speed swap, so that's dope. Can definitely hold more power. I eventually want to do a 3.9 or just go baller and do a 3.6. That would be really dope because highest speed that would go to is like 190, which is just gangster. Turbo and turbo system. It's a blip speed log manifold. If you don't know what blip speed is, there's not a lot of information on them out there, but when I bought the manifold, in the description it mentioned that it was flow tested and that the engineer was like the person that made the Flying Miata kit years ago. It's a Garrett GBC 2300 manifold. It's like a 39 in, 52 out, something like that. It's like the equivalent of like a 1.8 Jetta GTI turbo downpipe. It's a 3-inch elbow downpipe to a 2.5 all the way back, dumped at the axle. Intercooler piping is 2.5 inch all the way around with like a 500 horsepower rated intercooler. Way overkill, but the intake air temps at the throttle body when I did a significant pull was 100 degrees, which I feel like is pretty good. Turbo's definitely working overtime, but it sounds sick. It sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the car. I'm not going to go over a whole suspension debacle. It's pointless. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know what else you want to see. Also, I'm having a kid. What the fuck? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, life got crazy when I mentioned earlier. I'm having a baby, bro. That's insane. Yeah, we're gonna end it off like that. See you guys in the next one.